Ndinoda kuti nyika isiwe vanhu vangu inguva yedu hatingatadzi kubudirira Mwari ari parutivi pedu rambai muchirwa
My hitters don't die, the real hitters gon' shine and my people gon' line. Cause we're born to win, yeah. I ain't saying
How the hell do I not have a deal? I swear this thing is a real dog. I play it fan off, the cowards that they can't feel. The wife try to console me like it's coming, baby, chill. She don't understand. I'm the only one that's real. I remember the third grade. Them kids, they had waves. I had them BDBs. You know that Zimbabwean bread. So they do shades and your boy hit the stage. Press play and all the chicks was like, yeah. While boys was moving bricks, I was moving chips. If she gave me calculus, gave her a mouthful of it. Heat rose to this thing, boy, I bet on myself.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. I want to welcome you to a Throwback Thursday today. We're going to be shouting out some amazing pieces that our Converge production crew was able to capture out there in the community. And I'm so excited to be able to bring these stories to all of y'all. But of course, you know it's the top of the show. So it's a great time to tag and share this stream right here. Go ahead and participate with us, y'all. Tag and share the stream with folks who you feel could benefit from a daily dose of dopeness right here on the Day with Trae. If you can't watch us, we still have you covered because you can listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and the Day with Trae. You'll find me on Google, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Apple Music, whichever platform is your favorite. Go ahead. There's a bunch of different platforms. Search for us and you will find us there. Well, this first story, y'all, really holds a candle to my heart as we were just recently in the community for the first ever and annual and inaugural, whichever way you want to call it, Elijah L. Lewis Day on November the 4th. Check it out.
Hi everyone, Trae Holiday here of Converge Media, and we are at Lake Washington Boulevard right here on first annual Elijah L. Lewis Day, 11/4/2023. And we are here to uplift, celebrate, and remember the legacy of Elijah L. Lewis, all that he gave to community, to family, to friends, to loved ones, to so many who felt his passion for Black liberation movements and the need for us to be in the know about our history so that we could learn from the mistakes of the past and the triumphs of the past and bring them into our present and future in ways that were transformative for families right here within King County and beyond.
His labor of love, because it wasn't work for him, it was just natural. It was just part of his DNA, it was who he was. And we come from different collectives, we come from different walks of life, we come from different experiences, right? And so collectively, we're doing this together. Like, you couldn't, I'm telling you, it was like orchestra, it was like, felt like we had been at church, I ain't lying. Elijah Lewis was a community builder. Elijah Lewis was an activist, but he had his own businesses. He was an entrepreneur. You know, he taught people financial wealth and literacy, but then he also was helping people get a job or get housing. And he was a brother to, or an uncle to, you know, single mothers with children, you know, helping them through. So it's like many things to many people. So Theme is my son.
It reminds me of how much can be done in such a short amount of time. I've lived just down the street my whole life, and the impact that he had in this community in just some years is astronomical. It's amazing, and it's just inspiring in that way that says, you know what, things don't have to take 100 years to become, established. You can establish this in a day, in a moment, in a now.
He's about as real as you gon' get, real as you can get, especially if you're talking about the work. The resume speaks for itself, but there's a bunch of stuff we don't know, right? If everybody sat around and told stories, we'd be here all day. Now, I don't know how he found the time to do all this stuff, But every story you would hear about him, I could guarantee you was true.
This is his 24th birthday. One of the last conversations I had with him was about his 24th birthday. He's like, "You gonna be at my birthday this year? You know, I'm turning 24." I'm like, 24? 24 has like a big meaning to me. So I'm like, bro, be at your birthday. I'm gonna throw you a birthday party. We about to go crazy. It's 24 and then we're going into 2024, bro. This is our year. It's like everything, especially after the summer's over, we're gonna have an amazing 2024. And like literally that was a few days before he was killed. And it's crazy because I was with him 30 minutes before he was murdered. He was supporting brothers inside Stafford Creek Corrections, facing backlash from the COs in there. So I had to make sure that I still threw him a birthday, and not just me, but all of us. You know, we wanted to make sure that we uplift him on his 24th day in his first year without us.
Man, shout out to everyone who was there. Shout out to the Converge Media crew for showing up, understanding the importance of that story and prioritizing it in this, amazing production schedule we have. But my brother was one who always uplifted Black business. And many of you who know of him or knew him, he had 5 businesses of his own, and one was a clothing business. And today I just wanted to represent for some of our local amazing fashion designers. I got my girl T-Dub right here with the BAP, the Black and Proud sweatshirt. Shout out to you, T-Dub, for all you've brought to that space of fashion and art and bringing your artistry to clothing. And then shout out to Undefined, because I got on my Undefined, the town right now. And honestly, it's a beautiful thing to be able to represent Black businesses. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm always thinking of Elijah when I'm putting on our local gear, because me and him would go back and forth about where we got stuff, because we were always looking to walk away from all of these amazing Black markets with bags, because we just love supporting our Black businesses. And you heard from so many who love Elijah right there in that piece, but there are so many more voices who were touched by Elijah, who were inspired by Elijah and all that he brought, his passion, his love, and it will forever live on in us. And I just want to encourage you all. I normally love to do this at the end of the show, but when I'm thinking about this piece with Elijah, it is a real reminder to all of us to do something, utilize our time for the good of other people outside of ourselves. When we do this, y'all, we do make the world a better place. And what he poured into the community is a clear indication of that. And so, of course, I want you to be inspired by what he brought to community. And if you didn't know him, this story may help to shine a light on some of the ways that he was impactful to other people, that he helped other people, that he poured his love into other people. He constantly gave. And, whether you can give a little bit or a lot like he did, wherever you fall on the spectrum, giving is the key. So I encourage you all to give. Up next after this break, we're going to be talking about some of the ways that our community has been coming together to heal. Stay tuned, y'all. You're watching The Day with Trae.
A world of wonder awaits at Pacific Northwest Ballet's The Nutcracker. Treat your loved ones to the Northwest's favorite holiday tradition at Seattle Center's McCall Hall. Visit pnb.org.
A new COVID vaccine is here. It's designed to help prevent the COVID variants that we're seeing spreading now. Even if you got COVID before or got COVID booster shots and the vaccine, it's important to get this new vaccine. It's safe to get the COVID shot and the flu shot at the same time. Get both to prevent serious illness this fall and winter.
Hello, it's Marcus Trufant here, and for the month of October, Burgermaster and the Trufant Family Foundation are coming together. The Trufant Jalapeno Burger is great. It's going down, and a portion of each burger sold is going right back to the community. Go Hawks! Let's make it happen.
Hadestown is the Tony and Grammy Award-winning Best Musical. It's an epic celebration of music, togetherness, and hope. A Broadway musical like no other. This is as good as it gets. Hadestown.
Playing the Paramount Theater October 31st to November 5th. Tickets at stgpresents.org.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. As we embark on some of the ways that community's been healing, it's really beautiful because these two stories kind of showcase some of the ways that our people have understood the need for us to create our own structures of healing in our community. How do we uplift the brilliance of others? And how do we come together to discuss some tough topics that we've been dealing with in community? The first segment here is an amazing community event that took place at Made Space, y'all. Check out how community came together to discuss how they're going to heal.
Today, we created space for community members to use their voice, to say what they need in the areas of public safety and community safety. It was time, after watching what happened at A for Apple Daycare today, or last week, we knew that it was time for us to start doing something. Our city council representatives can't do it at this time. Our mayor's office can't do it at this time. The businesses around, it's gonna be up to us. So today we discuss, what does public safety look like in an actionary lens? What does it look like to make us safe? What are you experiencing in your household or outside of your house space where you may feel unsafe?
It was a great conversation. We're all going to be accountable and work together. I look forward to seeing what we do as a community and seeing some changes within our community from us working together, not depending on city leadership or the mayor or anyone else, but us community members and leaders, what we're going to do.
The key takeaways that I heard tonight is that we need to be strategic and understand the systems and divide and conquer and have clear action plan to do so. And we all working on the same agenda. And so I'm really excited about those. Those are the things I took away from.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of youth in the areas of gun violence is what they put on TV.
The way they work is every time, and I'm sure you have all 911 call. But I tell you guys, no matter where you're at, what you're doing, call. It may seem very minor.
We don't need a bunch of backdoor deals. We don't need a bunch of confusion, right? What we need is accountability and we need transparency. And then from there, we could grow and we could develop the things the way we want them to be.
That we have a lot of powerful people in the group that have resources, tried and true resources and suggestions that
how to make things work. I think in the past, people get together and they have complaints, but they don't always have a means to have solutions. And so I feel like we have the ability to have some good solutions for folks.
Were community members that were impacted by not only loss and grief and loss, but also just not feeling safe. I think that everyone is in a space where they have tried to find accountability for safety for themselves.
My name is Sophia Haddix.
My name is Luther Walker.
My name is Jasmine Jackson.
Hey, my name's Nick.
And what I want to see in the change of the community is our collective liberation, our unity throughout all challenges, harms, and things that might have happened, a celebration of our joy.
Love to see from my community is that we take care of ourselves.
I am a born and raised Central District Seattle native, and the change I would like to see for my community or in my community is for my babies to be able to walk safely down the street, for the small Black businesses to feel safe, for my community to feel safe, for it to feel like home, because it is home.
All right, welcome back, y'all. And honestly, that right there, those kinds of conversations and discussions in a group setting is so key and valuable as we really bring forth the solutions to address community safety in our communities, in our neighborhoods. What does that look like? And what does it look like for us to have strong representation of the ideas of safety that are present, that are visual, right? And I know years ago, we had a peace and safety committee, and we were talking about how we get people to patrol the neighborhood, right? We have some men and women who are trained in security and defense, and what does it look like for them to actually have a presence? So I'm excited that people are really bringing this discussion to spaces where, they're connecting on a collective level to talk about these kinds of issues. And ultimately, the decisions and the solutions that come out of that kind of collective idea and space, those are the things that really can be sustainable because everybody's eyes is on it, right? And so, it's unfortunate that we have shootings or other, acts that make our communities feel unsafe, that make us come together. But the idea that everyone is not thinking about this on an individual level, to me, really shows that we have the makings to understand and address this in the right way that can have lasting change. So I'm looking forward to some of the ideas that continue to develop because discussions like that are taking place. And up next, we get to showcase that, we not only understand we need safety, we need well-being. How are we caring for each other? And when it comes to our health and wellness, there was a health and wellness fair that took place, and shout out to everyone who made this happen. But this is another way that we bring that level of care, love, and connection to community. Check it out.
What's up, everybody? Trae Holiday here with Converge Media, and I am here at the Community Health and Wellness Fair. I got here because of Holistic Coalition, but there are plenty of partners in the building. It was so beautiful to be able to see all of the amazing folks doing jewelry and CMOS and, clothing. I'm telling you, there was so many different things here that I'm excited that they came here to the Rainier Community Center to show off what they have to do. And of course, Holistic Coalition was folding up the bodies with our resident fitness coach, Dion, body mechanic Abdullah. So I'm telling you, there's plenty to see here, and I'm glad that we were here on the scene to capture all that was going down right here for the Community Health and Wellness Fair. Check it out, y'all. It was phenomenal.
We are here today because listening to our community, I'm a part of this community, and knowing that we need these resources. We need folks to pour into us. We need spaces where we can be. Things that people say and things that services and products, we need stuff that's designed especially for us. And we also know that we don't necessarily go to the doctors to get some of our vaccines and different things. So we thought if we can bring it to the community, it would be so much better. So we brought vaccines, the flu as well as the COVID for both the adults and the kids. And we have all the childhood vaccines for the kids as well. We've heard from different community people saying, hey, I wished we had a place to go. I wish we could go and get these different products that are really specifically designed for us. So we had CBD here, we had scented candles, we had massage oils, and we had all kinds of amazing things here and services. We put the call out and we said, look, community, we're doing a wellness and a resource fair. Show up. And they did. And I've had nothing but great comments from everybody saying, this was amazing. When are you going to do it again? So the organizations that came together today was the YMCA Health Equity Team, Marvin Thomas Memorial, CompuKids Worldwide, Holistic Coalition, and It Takes a Village. Both food trucks outside are sponsors. They are providing this food for free to our community. So you see people walking around with the juicy burgers. You see people with the chicken and rice. These are from the food trucks that are giving the food out for free. It's an amazing thing. If there's some people out there that got some products and services that they really want to get to that Black community, others as well, we're not saying if you're not Black, you can't come. We welcome everybody to come. But this particular health fair is specifically designed to pour into the Black community. So we here, come check us out. My name is Wendy R. Moore. I'm with the YMCA Health Equity Team. Look me up, Wendy R. Moore at SeattleYMCA.org. We are planning to do it again. We're gonna check and see if this space is available, but March 30th is the date that we are looking to do it again. So we wanna do it again, but bigger.
Whew. Trae Holiday back with all of y'all. This was a phenomenal event right here at Rainier Community Center for the Community Health and Wellness Fair. Shout out to all the partners who helped to make this happen. Holistic Coalition and everyone else. I know Marvina Kemp was a part of this, and honestly, it was so beautiful. And I mean beautiful because it was brilliant and beautiful to see all of these amazing vendors out here getting to shop and get some sweets, getting some treats, getting some socks, getting some earrings. I'm telling you, it's always a great time when I get to spend money with my people. So shout out to everybody for making this happen and for showing up in our community and caring about the health and wellness of our people.
Welcome back, everyone. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. When we have, the needs of our community at the center of our understanding for how we show up in community, this kind of stuff happens. So kudos to all of our production teams for all the work that they pour in to constantly be out here in community, y'all, telling story after story after story. And it really is amazing because community media is so necessary to uplift the brilliance in our community. And I'm grateful I get to be on a team that's doing just that. I'll wrap it all up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Basics Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Hadestown is the Tony and Grammy Award-winning Best Musical. It's an epic celebration of music, togetherness, and hope. A Broadway musical like no other. This is as good as it gets. Hadestown.
Playing the Paramount Theater October 31st to November 5th. Tickets at stgpresents.org.
Hello, it's Marcus Trufant here, and for the month of October, Burgermaster and the Trufant Family Foundation are coming together. The Trufant Jalapeno Burger is great. It's going down, and a portion of each burger sold is going right back to the community. Go Hawks! Let's make it happen.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Want to welcome or thank all of y'all, actually, for being on this journey with me on the Day with Trae. And I'm really excited because, when we get to showcase the work that we're doing here in our community, it really lets y'all know the breadth of work that we have here. There's so much that we're doing at Converge. So I love being able to just take a moment and really celebrate all of the phenomenal work that's being done from our production crew. So thank you for being with me on this episode. And I'm excited because tomorrow, y'all, we got a whole Black Star Power episode. We got Abby Platts and our very own Besa Gordon is going to be right here in the building with me, both of them shining a light on some phenomenal work that they've been doing. And we got a little special surprise because it is definitely a special day tomorrow. Y'all don't want to miss this episode. I'm looking forward to having both of them with me. And for me, y'all, until tomorrow at 11 a.m., peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.